Mason, can you hear me?
I can indeed. Can you hear me?
Yes, thank you. Thank you for being here early. Can you see the screen?
I can.
Okay.
Actually.
I always get nervous.
I'm seeing June 29th, my Word document, welcome Naya, all that stuff.
Okay. Awesome. Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Right, I better keep that because there's I want to make sure that people that are coming in that I know that they're I used to think I was so high tech, but oh, there we go. That's what I was looking for. There is one of our clients named Christy. We call her Christy Loogie, but don't call her that. She's coming by to get the gift certificate that we're donating to a fundraiser that they're having for Everybody Athletics. It's a golf-ish thing. It's nice to do that once in a while. And there's Trisha. Did you lock it all in there? Good. Good idea.
Yeah. I think
Welcome. Do I sound like America Online?
Yeah.
Welcome.
Monique said she's on her way. She's like 3 minutes late.
Oh man.
I know she's off track.
Well, traffic was absolutely horrible.
I know. It's like that's what she said. I know.
So
Was there a reason traffic was so bad today?
I saw a reason. I don't know if it affected everybody, but just
there was cars wrapped around Olson like 2 blocks, something like that. Yeah.
So there was a what looked like a stalled red SUV with a cop behind it on the left hand part on 217 headed toward Sunset Highway.
Right.
That just so hi Sarah.
I can't imagine that's affecting me all the way out here, but
no.
Hi.
Do you have the boys there, Sarah?
What'd you say?
Do you have the boys there with you?
Oh yeah, that's why I have
That's
to
why you
mute
muted. All right.
Hermione, you want to say hi?
Heard that. Kendrick?
That's Kamani.
No, but I was hoping Kendrick would say my pet name.
Oh, Kendrick, you want to come say hi to Don? Okay. Don.
Hi, Don.
There we go. That's my nickname.
Hi, Don. Any second now. She called me. She's like, I'm coming in from. I'm like, well, you're grounded now.
Yeah. Grounded, is that what you said? That's an antiquated term. Wow, I've heard that for a while.
I know she takes 217 also, so I'm just like, yeah, girl, I know what you go through.
Yeah, no, it's that 217. It was bad
I
before the
what
construction.
was going on with I-5 and just stopped.
Yeah.
I was one of those jerks this morning that was like, yeah. I was like, okay, I'm gonna be a jerk this morning and bob and weave.
Bob and weave, right?
Yeah.
It's a new dance term.
Yeah. I gave myself an hour, like over an hour too, because I was coming a little bit closer this morning.
Never fails. I swept this morning, but I need to go in there and sweep too.
Well, you're grounded.
I, thank you. I have been looking to be grounded for so long, for sure.
Yes.
Cross Trisha. Cut me. There we go.
Everybody that usually, like, I want to be grounded.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. That's what people used to say to me, does that mean I get to go home? Okay, never.
Here.
Yeah, you're gonna make it here actually.
Hi, Jazz.
Hi. Oops.
Yeah, I like the in-person meetings. Yeah. Kind of a challenge. Hi there. Wasn't that fun? I'm grounded and evidently you're grounded too, according to Trisha, so that's good.
Grounded.
So we are recording the meeting, so out of respect for everybody's time, let's just discuss it, because we have actually more people in person than we do online right now, so welcome everyone. I want to welcome Naya. Naya.
This is Dan.
I'm grounded. This is Dan. I'm grounded. Twice now I'm grounded today, so that's, yeah, okay. Naya, okay. Thank you for your forgiveness. But,
No worries.
yeah. If anybody's been wondering about the milkshake hairsprays, evidently there's some requirement that they have to repackage them because we can't get any of them. Even the strong one that came in, right now, they're not available, so that makes me puzzled, but you know, rules are rules, and if they have to repackage for some reason, then that's the way it is. The participation in the referral entries, I think, has been coming along, but we're going to extend the deadline to August 31st so we can add more names and help some of the clients get into that drawing. Jennifer Harrington, when she was having Rob do her hair the other day, said, I don't want a gift certificate, I want an iPad. So I sent her a picture of an eye with a pad over the top. Yeah, just to be fun. That's like a dad joke thing. Please watch the color on the lumbar pillows. We've gotten quite a few of those stained, and the pillows are washable. They do fine when they're washed and dried, but that doesn't take the color out. So let's keep those covers on when we're using them. I think that will help cut down on that.
Or towels.
Or a towel, right? So, questions? Anybody?
I got a question.
Okay.
Well, I got a question. Would it be helpful to have, in the past when we've done referral campaigns, we've had little cards to give to clients?
Right.
Be able to have something like that as a conversation starter.
The $25 ones that we have, you mean, the referral card?
That's what we've had.
I noticed those in the drawer. I wanted to ask about those too.
Just
Yeah, we could certainly do that. Conversation is important. We're seeing a fair number of new guests coming in, which is pretty cool.
yeah, no, having the.
I've noticed
Got
that, yeah.
another Google reference yesterday.
Mason, your voice is so extra deep this morning.
Sorry, I just woke up, so.
When you were talking, I thought it was somebody out in the front. Like, yeah, let's pass those out.
Because they're still,
I'll show those to you.
they're still active, right?
Yeah.
That offer on
Yeah.
those cards is.
Mhm.
still-
Okay, good, because I wasn't sure if we could hand those out or whatnot, but if that's good to go, then that's awesome. We can start doing that.
Right,
It's nice to have, to give somebody a little token of what you
Yes.
just talked about. too.
Yes.
yes. It's,
Well, and
for
every
me-
dollar counts to people.
well, and for me, it's easier to remember if I have something in hand.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
just went in one ear and out the
Right.
other.
Yeah.
With my,
If we each tell
ADD.
5% of our guests versus like 30%, and that's like. Or 100%.
right. We're gonna have a price increase in July on the 16th, so we'll have to get together and get those in there on the 15th
Okay,
after tickets are printed. For those of you who remember that we did some price changes last time and ended up with 50-cent amounts on the services. If there's a 50-cent amount on the service, we're gonna raise that price to by $1.50 to get rid of the 50 cents. Hope that's okay. And then everything else will be up $2. It's not an excessive increase. We did a big one last time. This is just to kind of keep even with some of the prices that have gone up. So any comments,
so
questions?
you're only going up $2?
$1.50 or $2 for every service. So somebody that's having 2 services, that might be a $4 increase for them,
Okay.
but each service.
And so when you do that, you compare to other places?
We're less than other places.
We are very less, that's why I'm
Right.
asking.
So,
So does that go up per stylist?
every
$2?
every single service will be,
$2.
yeah, so whatever the service is for each person, yeah. We'll go over that, so you'll
Yeah.
know how to rumble. Okay, here's a test question. Anybody jump in. Where does the laundry go when you're doing wash
So
using soap? Yeah, where does the soap go?
Mickey knows.
Mickey has her hand up. Go for it.
You have to unscrew the canister in the middle and put it in there and then put the little top back on and it distributes it
Goes down the tube.
down
Right.
to
I have to admit, I've never done laundry yet since I've been.
Same.
Yeah.
And then if you're really lazy, pouring the soap on top of the stuff, that still works. It's the way I've been doing it all the time, so, and I haven't seen any soap in any of the materials, so, yeah.
What's the wrong way?
Putting it in the fabric softener thing
Right.
on top.
Right.
There's a little dish on the, look at the top of the tube, there's a cup and a dish
Yeah.
that says, softener, fabric softener only. But I think some people in a hurry, maybe.
Throw it in the
they pour
fabric
it
softener?
They pour it in there, yeah, and then what happens is during the
clumps.
wash cycle, it gets wet and it spins it out, and just, it spreads all over the top of the, like it hits the sides of the.
And
base
that,
of the thing.
and that's when soap can still be seen on some of the.
Yeah, it'll dry, it'll like be crusty on it, and it just, the worst thing about that is it's not gonna clean the dirty laundry, because
Okay.
the soap's not mixing in with the water.
Okay,
That's
good
it.
to know, in case one of us does laundry.
So it's one of those things that it happens 2-3 times a year where I'll see once, twice, 3 times, maybe I'll open it up and I'll see that. And then I'll just post a picture on it.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
noticed that, so I was like,
If
what
somebody
is it that
forgot,
they're doing?
that's fine.
Yeah, okay,
And then they're grounded if that happens,
exactly,
whoever did. So,
come see me.
absolutely. Packages are gonna start selling on Saturday officially, and there's still a few available, so if your guests are knowing that we're gonna have a slight price increase, that's just additional savings for them for the next 3 visits, so. The Mickey,
yes,
you have some ideas about aprons?
yes.
Would you share?
Speak louder.
Edwards, Wadsworth branded aprons, so we don't have like Milkshake or any of the vendors anymore on there, it'd just be like our own, so. It looks a little more professional, get our brand out there. I would wear a t-shirt on the weekend, for branding. right?
Yeah. We used to have t-shirts all the time. Are you good at embroidery?
Friday days.
No, but I've got some places.
Oh, you do? Okay.
What does anybody think about that? Branding? Jasmine?
I'm not sure I heard it entirely.
I think it's a great idea. I don't really wear aprons, but I think having others wear them if they have them on, I think that's great.
Would you wear an Edward Wadsworth t-shirt?
Yeah, well, I would wear a t-shirt once in a while, maybe.
I'm thinking sandwich boards might even be better. No, I'm just kidding. I'm grounded. Sorry. Okay, well, if you have some leads, let's talk
Okay.
and see. Cool.
Yeah, and maybe even gowns,
Yes.
Mhm.
smocks.
Schmucks. Cool. Okay, so last but not least, if we had a cordless vacuum that was quiet to use between the stations during the day, would you use it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Because I swept this morning when I came in, and I'm sitting right in front of a tray where the computer's sitting in one of the gold mirror coffee things, and I missed.
We would do it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We would
There's so
definitely
many
use that
nooks and
too.
crannies.
Yeah,
that,
definitely.
That would be really nice.
But it's got to be quiet, because like I love our central vac, but to get that hose out, like that would interrupt people and you couldn't hear, and you would probably have clients trip over the hose.
Yeah, it'll be a lot, like, so. And even if it's a little bit. You can just be selective about.
And we're thinking a wand one, not a hand, not one of the little ones that you have to bend over.
Yeah, I mean, and we could even use that too, because Naya and I do a lot of like little cleaning throughout the day, and it would be good to just help out. That's nice and quiet, and it's easy.
Just so nice, because.
Keep up on the.
There's.
Yeah, and a lot of times, like her and I will clean the corners of these chairs that you guys don't even see because you're busy, and then there'll be like clumps of hair there. We could just come up and.
Yeah, and they do, it's.
I knew you were gonna do something with that.
Okay, yeah. And I feel shame now that I have hair on my chair once in a while, so,
Oh, stop it.
yeah. Okay. Sarah, anything you have to add? Anything, Jasmine, you have to add? Anything, Mason, you have to add? Anybody here?
No,
Everybody talk at once.
I don't have anything. Thanks for your patience with me and my slow getting back.
I'm
Thanks
so
for all your help.
grateful that you are taking your time. You're
Yeah,
being a
Jasmine.
very wise person by doing that.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah,
Jazz,
I'm
we
just
are
glad
so happy
Jazz is
you're
back,
back,
honestly.
and everything's been going great, so we're very,
Okay.
very happy.
Oh, good. Okay. I appreciate it.
Yeah, the guests are very, very just over the top.
And
that you're
as
there,
the
so.
front desk, we have no complaints. We think you guys are awesome.
Agree.
Woohoo!
Yeah, today, for the moment, yeah.
Yeah, for real though, like, we don't have any complaints.
Yeah, we'll see how Thursday goes.
This has been good so far, like for us, I think.
Does anybody have any suggestions on how to get the invite for the Zoom meeting out so everybody joins? Because we're missing Josetta and Rob and Bella.
Emails might
Put it
be
on the
good because you could
Telegram.
just click in the email and open it straight up instead of having to do it from your phone over
Okay.
to something else.
Okay,
And a verbal reminder, I think, on Wednesday is not gonna hurt you.
what?
A
I
verbal
heard you.
reminder
I
on
heard you. I'm
Wednesday.
sorry. Okay. We'll
Seems
start
like
doing that.
everybody's here on Thursdays. It'd be nice if one time we could do it in person.
Would anybody object to going back to everybody have the same starting time on a Thursday? Not next time necessarily, but, and have an in-person meeting with donuts on hand.
Donuts are good.
Concert.
Like if you're already here.
Right.
Was that Kamani?
Yeah.
Okay. Did he object or did he want a donut?
Did you want a donut? You want a donut?
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you everyone for being here. It was one of our shorter meetings, but at least the Zoom connection worked this time. Last time.
That's
that was
true.
weird. Very weird. So, we'll do reminder posts on Wednesdays before a team meeting and do emails, and we'll do it a bunch of different ways. So people, will get it one way or the other, so. But I will post this recording and invite people to be able to go watch it, so.
Great, because my voice sounds like a beard on the
You're grounded.
Hey, Trish here.
Yeah, so now everybody's gonna think I was an extra guy.
Well, okay, and we're recording this, so let's keep going.
I hate that.
The first time I called here, before I started working here, Edward answered the phone. And I thought it was a woman. Yeah, he had a little higher pitched voice. He's like, hi, what can I, Edward Wadsworth, and like, who is this woman? And it was Edward.
That's funny.
He knows he's gone, but he knows I loved him, so it was just like, whoa, so. Okay, thanks.
Hey, see you in a bit. Bye.
See ya, bye.
Bye.
All right.
Yeah.
Are we doing a front desk meeting today?
I didn't plan on it. We could do a quick front desk meeting. Oh, okay, made my
Oh
day.
gosh. Hi.
Come
Hi,
on, E.
naked boy. See, he's not saying hi because he thinks there's a random guy saying hi to him right
Right.
now.
Oh, no.
Come on, E, can you wave? Can you wave hi?
Say hi.
No. Weird people on Zoom.
Right.
You know who Paul Don is. Look at him.
Hold on,
He's doing acrobats for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
for sure. Okay, yeah, let's do just a quick, brief. Thanks, Sarah.
Bye.
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 Me and Trisha have been pretty good about just kind of chatting about things and what's going on and how things are going to be, like a good 10-15 minutes almost every shift now. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty good personally.
Good, yeah, just the upcoming thing is, I believe all three of you now know how to sell one of the packages, because
Right.
we made an exception for Sally Mueller, who comes a long way, and John was her chauffeur yesterday, her husband. And so that was okay that we sold that. So let's wait till Saturday. I'll do a little spiff.
Spiel?
You didn't get a link.
Yeah, I just need to have a better way to communicate that, so that's okay. So anyway, a little spiff. The three of you, who's here on Saturday?
I think
He's going to be on the first, for the first time.
On the first
Yes.
time, so we can
that's
get,
Saturday, yeah.
we can
Yeah.
get 10 of those sold on Saturday.
But this Saturday, is this Saturday?
The first.
The first?
It is, yeah.
So it's gonna be you, but we'll practice some today, okay?
Time passes quickly.
So if we reach out to some of the guests that are on the list and we get 10 of them sold, the three of you will split $100 cash.
Okay.
Hey, I'll get to
Right.
work.
It was taking a Monopoly $100 bill and I'll put it into the third. No. So anyway, just to kind of get the ball rolling and
For sure.
like try to fill it up if people are checking out and they
Yes.
don't know about that. I know that it just kind of plugs away. And it's interesting because last time we didn't have it all full before the end of the qualifying month,
Mhm.
or the reserve month, yet it filled up by the time,
We were over full,
yeah,
yeah.
we were over full. Yeah, we
Yeah.
went a little crazy on
You
that.
allowed a couple extra, yeah.
And here's a suggestion, maybe look at last time's referrals, and if you don't see the name on there,
Okay,
maybe reach out if they haven't been in and say, are you interested? Because there's a
Okay.
few left, something.
Right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just, we can't be too organized, even though it's impossible to be too organized with just our back bar. I love how the attention that's been happening to the back bar area is looking great. The retail area, magazines, they were a little disarray this morning. I'm not the one to organize them. That's not my forte. It's not even my forte. So, but just little things, the washing the mirror things that just throughout the day, because dirt happens and salons create dirt.
They do.
Yeah.
They have so much. Dirt is mostly just like hair and dust or whatever, and we have so much fuel for that. So
Foul dust, people just taking their clothes off if they're changing into a gown, or just like it creates dust. So
for sure. for sure.
Yeah, it's just a small attention to detail that all of us need to continue to focus on. So before you leave, straighten up a little bit, make it nice for the next person that's coming in. And look at everything as a team so that the next person that's coming in doesn't have to do the work that maybe you could have done the day or the night before.
For sure.
And just helping each other out is a big thing, especially Mason, with you and I having a new person. Just setting an example is a big deal.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Right.
I didn't have anything. I appreciate all of you.
Yes.
And,
Thank you.
there's this friendly atmosphere that if I were
Yeah.
there and I wasn't a hairdresser, I would want to come in here and get greeted and get my hair cut.
Yeah, it's a good environment for sure.
I don't take that for granted, and our sale ends next Monday.
Right.
That seems to be doing pretty well.
Yeah.
Is
people
that
love-
another 20% off?
Yeah, and
Okay.
it's already in the system.
Excellent.
Right.
But yeah, people really seem to like that, obviously.
And the one thing we did discover, I don't think you were here for this discovery, was it you? I think it was Mickey and you and I, that we were trying to sell a product that didn't appear in the computer, and it wouldn't let us change the price because there's a sale. But then we found a workaround for that too, which I discovered that right when we were doing it. So
Did we figure out why Mason was over the 2250 that we sold last night? It was.
We weren't.
Was it
Well,
because we did it
The
in-
only issue with that was it didn't show up in the transaction monitor,
Right.
but everything's accounted for.
wow.
Isn't that
So
fun?
like, there's nothing extra, there's nothing missing. It's just for some reason it didn't show up in the record.
We know for a fact there's no such thing as perfect software, and maybe that workaround that we did caused it to not show up as
Yeah,
a
that's so
transaction.
weird.
But the monies were there, so.
Yeah.
Right.
um,
And Don, according to Don at least, he was there for the sale itself, and then he saw me going through transaction history, not
yeah,
able to
I
find
did
it.
not see the
So
transaction there.
Yeah.
That was the most puzzling.
Well, I had him come do it because every time we did it, it would zero out. And that's what it was doing for Lemicki and Parker when I wasn't here. So,
And even me yesterday
and even him, until
we figured out a little
figured out
workaround, but-
a little bit of a way around it. Yeah.
right, right.
So I'm gonna just email Mevo and say, dude, you're not perfect.
Right,
They probably already know.
right.
Yeah, okay, cool. You will enjoy those snap peas. brought them
I
some.
will. What a great, you texted me that basically exactly when my alarm woke me up. And it was a great good morning, honestly. I'm like, yeah, I got sugar peas waiting for me at work. That's such a weird thing to be excited for, but
I am
They're
overwhelmed.
very good.
I brought Trish some the other day. I am overwhelmed at how many we actually have.
they grow like insects. They're everywhere.
They're leaning. I
Yeah,
mean, they're
they're
so
so
tall
good.
and picking.
Okay, but
and
can you
everything.
bring another cucumber? That
Yes,
cucumber your wife brought was so amazing.
we're waiting. We've got a bunch of them that are about that big. We're waiting for them to get.
I will wait.
Yeah,
My cucumber plant has one birthday.
Oh my gosh, it was amazing.
It's so
I-
tiny.
I had about a dozen on the ones that we brought. That they got that big and then they turned yellow and shriveled up.
Hmm.
And I've done some research because I've had some squash do the same thing, and it's a pollination issue.
Oh.
Oh, I was gonna say that sounds like slugs almost, but
Well,
maybe not.
and slugs don't crawl up 6 feet high because these are.
That's true. That's
So
true.
it is a pollination issue. I have actually taken Q-tips out there with my zucchini plants,
I'm down
And-
for.
pushed those,
Are you looking for your papers?
Yeah.
into the female flower and then.
Right.
Into but the video that I watched on YouTube said you have to do it first thing in the morning because there's only a short period of time that those blossoms are open.
Right.
Yeah, I'm
You know
busy.
that,
Don't
like-
you know I'm busy?
Co-planting too, like you probably know, like adding in certain flowers next to certain plants will like bring pollinators
Right.
and stuff.
And
Right.
with our raspberries that are just loaded with bees all the time.
Wow.
I think that that's distracted them. Maybe the bees have ADD or something and they only want.
Manna.
Yeah, and I've seen bees in there, but not, I mean, there's this humming sound on our
Mm.
bushes.
I love that where you get near a bush and it's just this like very low droning humming sound. You're like, oh my, this bush is alive right now.
Plus, we bought a little mason bee house, a mason bee, and we hung it over on the house over where the raspberries are, and we've got residents. Yeah,
Reason why too, yeah.
Awesome.
so little things like that to help. So
Yeah. Honestly, I want to get into gardening strictly because I want more insects in my area, and I think that's I don't know if that's a healthy thing to think, but
when
I
go
miss
out,
the nature happening.
I go out with a flashlight at night, kind of slug hunting to see if there's any that are taking my fruit and vegetables from me. But I'll see beetles and spiders and little ants, and I mean they're active at night. I couldn't.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, cool. All right, I'm hanging out.
Cool.
Thanks, Mason. See you later.
Yeah, y'all have. I'll see you later today.
Okay.